Yeah, I'm so shocked because in the Philippines we don't have anything like free
Oh, di
ride. You go
Filipina
here,
nggak ada
go
yang
there.
free
Even
gitu
though
ya,
it's like
untuk bus ya.
just a nearby distance, you still need to pay for it. And it's very cheap here in Malaysia. Okay, compared to the Philippines, like satu bungkus bawang is like around 20 ringgit,
Woi,
if you want to
buset,
convert it. So it would cost
mahal
like
banget di
200
Filipina coy.
pesos. So yeah, it's very, very mahal. And also it's cheap. When you pay the bill,
Dan
the
murah
electric bill, the
juga
water bill, it's
tagihan
very cheap.
listriknya.
Okay, very cheap. Thumbs up. Really, I'm thumbs up with the Malaysian guys, okay? Because in the Philippines, electricity and water bill is so mahal, guys.
Assalamualaikum, Elsa di sini. Hai guys, hai semua, halo tetangga. Gimana kabar teman-teman semua? Semoga sehat selalu, semoga bahagia selalu, dan semoga hari teman-teman semua selalu good day. Selamat datang di channel YouTube Elsa Widianti Putri. Hari ini aku akan mereaction salah satu video dari channel Simaring. Ini kita biasa melihat wanita Korea, wanita non Muslim Eropa, wanita non Muslim Amerika, Australia gitu. Hari ini kita akan melihat wanita Muslim Filipin, guys. Nah ini pertama kalinya aku mereaction orang Filipin. Gimana sih logatnya, gimana cara mereka berbicara gitu, karena kayaknya bahasa Filipin tuh susah gak sih dimengerti guys. Kakaknya berbicara tentang culture shock selama dia di Malaysia gitu. Nah ini aku penasaran videonya seperti apa, tapi sebelum dimulai video reactionnya seperti biasa, aku mau ngajakin teman-teman semua dulu untuk subscribe channel ini dan aktifkan lonceng notifikasinya supaya tidak ketinggalan updatean terbaru dari channel ini. Dan bagi teman-teman yang mau request, bisa banget DM di Instagram aku di @elsawidiantiputri. Ya udah, tanpa berlama-lama, tanpa membuang masa, jomlah kita mulai video reactionnya. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Apa kabar?
Waalaikumsalam.
And welcome back on my channel. So guys,
Bentar, coba kita ulang sekali lagi. Dia kayak, emang Filipina logatnya kayak logat Melayu.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Apa
Waalaikumsalam.
kabar? And welcome back on my channel. So guys, for today's video, I'm gonna share with you my culture shock here in Malaysia. Okay? So
Logatnya kayak logat
before
Melayu
some of you guys freak out, okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Shima, and I am not Indonesian, I am not Malaysian also.
Oke, udah di
but I
disclaimer
am
ya.
from the Philippines, okay, and also I am Muslim. Yeah, I am born Muslim, okay. If you see my previous video, I was
cantik pula tuh.
free hair. Yeah, they call it free hair before, but now alhamdulillah I am a hijabi girl. Okay, so let's get into the topic, guys. Alright guys, so first culture shock when I arrived here in Malaysia is the transportation. Okay, because they have this free buses around the KL, like if you want to go to Pavilion, to KLCC, to Pasar Seni, you can ride the free buses, guys. Okay, and it's really free. Yeah, I'm so shocked because in the Philippines we don't have anything like free ride.
Di Filipina nggak ada yang free gitu ya, untuk bus ya.
Just a nearby distance, you still need to pay for it. Okay, so there's nothing free.
Sama lah kayak di sini guys.
And then also in transportation, including the road, guys, the road here in Malaysia is so wide, and then they you are not using one lane for like you want to go here, you want to go there, like that. It's not only one road. Of course there's there's also a road like that here in Malaysia, okay? But what I mean mostly in the Philippines, like just one road, and then the traffic is like,
cuma satu jalan gitu,
satu
arus
there, and
okay,
it's really
know.
what you call this, it's really stressing, when you are in a traffic jam.
Iya,
Okay,
betul.
and again,
Malaysia aja lebar aja
still
masih
in
jam kan.
I'm gonna talk about the MRT.
Okay.
The MRT is usually connected to the mall, like they got this train station, and then they also got this like the overpass, we call this, like the overpass, like when you arrive from the station, like let's say you want to go to my town, and then you arrive in the Cochrane station, then you just keep walking, and then you can go to my town, or you can also go to the Sunway Velocity. Like it's very convenient, guys. Like they connected the transportation to the malls, so you no need to like spend a lot of money to pay for the transportation. If you also don't have the car, then you go by train also. Like, yeah, you don't need to spend that much for transportation, because they made it, Malaysia made it very convenient for their people, and as well as the foreigners also can. And another thing for transportation is when you buy the tickets, or like you want to buy the top up for your bus, for your train, it's very easy. Like you can go buy your own, or you can also buy in the counter. You can also pay by card, by QR, or if you want to withdraw your money, just nearby inside the MRT or the LRT is already there. You can withdraw money there. They already provide it. So it's very convenient, guys. Transportation here is very convenient, and it's so culture shock for me, because these things we still don't have it in the Philippines. Like, I mean, maybe in Manila they already starting to put these things to make the people living there, make it easy for them kan in Manila. But usually in Manila lah. But if you go to like kampung, like in my kampung, not the bigger cities, like, we are still striving hard, to make life easy for us. Yeah.
Tuh di Filipin Melayu nih.
I'm sorry, guys, if I talk so like fast. I'm nervous actually. I'm not used to talk in front of the camera, because as you can see in my other vlogs, I just like take what you call this. See, now also I'm talking to you. I don't know the word. I become blah, guys. So I still need practice to talk in front of the camera. Okay, so forget about that, and let's move on to another culture shock for me. Okay, next is the food. Okay, first of all, food here is very
guys.
cheap.
Siapkan kopi, guys.
Okay, very cheap. Spices lah, chicken lah, vegetable lah, it's very cheap, guys. Okay, way back in the Philippines, I only knew I think five spices, like ginger, turmeric, curry, onion, and garlic. So it's bawang merah, bawang putih. Okay, so I only knew this type of spices, but when I arrived here in Malaysia, I cannot believe, like, in one dish, like for example the rendang kan, they put a lot of spices. Like they have the serai, the lemongrass,
meresap sampai dagingnya gitu.
The daun kunyit, of course the turmeric kan is the kunyit, and then the ginger, the lengkuas, the onion lah, the garlic lah. So many in just one dish, guys. And also before I didn't recognize
Kak, di Filipin
a lot
ada
of
rendang tuh, Kak.
spices like
Coba kakak jualan rendang di Filipin tuh.
Cinnamon, what you call this? The one that, coriander, that smelly one. Yeah, I didn't recognize all of these spices, guys, and it's very cheap here in Malaysia. Okay, compared to the Philippines, like satu bungkus bawang is like around 20 ringgit, if you want to convert it, so it would cost
mahal
like 200 pesos.
Joy.
So yeah, it's very, very mahal. Okay, very expensive.
Oh my god.
Okay, and also for the chicken lah, the what you call this, the ikan, the fish. The fish is like a bit mahal, but still considered affordable lah, guys, compared to my country. Okay, especially with my kampung. I don't know lah. Okay, I'm speechless. Okay, and next also is still food. of course, here in Malaysia, if you are Muslim, you no need to worry about like if you want to eat halal ke tak halal ke like that.
Halal.
So mostly here the food
Halal,
is halal,
halal.
okay. Even though like you want to eat like Chinese cuisine or Thai cuisine, yeah. So there's a lot of restaurant offering Thai cuisine, Chinese cuisine, and it's halal. Like dim sum, like you want to eat char kway teow, like you want to eat what I call this, like the tom yum lah, anything that is like not a Malay. Of course Malay, of course it's halal kan, but if you want to talk about like the Thai fusion cooking, like Chinese type of cooking, of course there is non-halal lah, the pork one kan.
Ada halal,
But
ada enggaknya
yeah,
gitu,
here
guys.
in Malaysia there's a lot of food that you can make it to halal food. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of halal food, of course. And then of course food is really sedap and it's like addictive. Yeah, because you know guys, before I don't like the nasi lemak because I say like banyak lemak lah, you know, like it's so coconutty coconutty, and it's so pedas. Yeah, even though I am a Muslim and a tausug, you know, I'm a tausug tribe. So as what I'm saying, I'm tausug and I'm Muslim, so I'm still not coping into you know, like eating very spicy food before, like I said before, but now I really love spicy food. Okay, and of course here in Malaysia they have a lot of spicy food. They love spicy food. They love chili. Okay, and yeah, as what I'm saying, I don't like nasi lemak and tom yum before because
Bisa-bisanya dia nggak suka nasi lemak.
I cannot appreciate
Lemak kayak gitu
the
nasi lemak
taste
tuh.
lah before because maybe I was not introduced into a lot of spices kan, a lot of flavors in one dish.
Karena mungkin belum terbiasa lidahnya, guys.
But as time goes by, you know, when you pass by the restaurant, you can smell the aroma, like you're starting sedap lah, and then you slowly like trying to eat because sometimes of course you are boring lah kan, you eat all Filipino food, and then you try lah something, like your friends also invite you, let's go lah, let's try the tom yum, the soup ekor. Yeah, you know the soup ekor is so sedap.
Sup ekor.
You know, before also I don't like soup ekor because the ekor of the tail of the cow, and it's literally the tail of the cow, and I don't eat it. You know, yeah, I don't eat it. There's a lot of things that I don't eat way back in the Philippines, but when I came to Malaysia I eat, like for example,
di Filipina dia nggak makan, di Malaysia dia makan gitu.
The beef, you know, the cow ekor, and the what else? The paru, you know, the
paru,
lung
yes.
of the beef, the cow. I don't eat that thing,
paru-paru
guys. But here in
sapi,
Malaysia, I
kerbau
learned
tua.
to eat, and I know right now it's like sedap. It's really sedap. Okay, I'm not judging the food, but it's just the things or the food that I don't eat before. Like it's not usually, you know.
Tapi harus pintar-pintar
Because
mengolahnya karena bau
it's
itu
not
kan.
like I'm talking, it's not usually,
Bau sapi.
but it's the availability, you know. Sometimes the food is not available, so you don't eat lah. You are not used to it because it's not available. But here, like in every restaurant, in every kedai you go, when there's a Malay what I call this, like Malay restaurant, they are selling like the bihun with the paru lah, like that. I forget the name, but it's paru kan, yeah. It's the paru kan with the bihun, the combination. Sedap, guys. Okay,
memang
also
mantap,
here
memang
in
sedap,
Malaysia, guys, they have a lot of fusion cuisine, you know, like you can have Indonesian, Malaysian, Chinese, Thailand, Arabian also got, and then there's a lot of restaurants here in Malaysia that offer offer different types of food. Japanese food, Korean food is everywhere, guys. Okay, the wagyu la, the takoyaki la, the sushi la, so affordable, very cheap. Okay, yeah. And so also in food I'm not going to miss this, guys, because it's really shock for me. Okay, it's about the bungkus, the bungkus
bungkus.
thing, you know, like when you take away the food, especially the Malay cuisine kind. So in the Philippines, we usually bungkus the food using the plastic container. Of course, here also they have the plastic container kind. But here also they use this like what do you call this, like a paper, brown paper, something like thick brown paper, and they put the food there, they mix up all together, the nasi,
Biasa juga
the
pakai ini
lauk,
daun
the
pisang
sayur,
gitu,
and
bungkusnya.
you bungkus it. Yeah, you bungkus it, and it's so like, what? You are not only making it simple for the customer, but you are also minimizing the use of the plastic can. So you bungkus in one paper, together the nasi, the lauk all together, and then you bungkus. Then you only have one plastic. Then you put it together. So it's a shock because in the Philippines you need to put it in a plastic or in a container like that. So basically like 3 to 5 plastic lah for one order.
Untuk satu order,
like that.
Banyak buang plastik
yeah,
tuh.
it's so culture shock. And also speaking of bungkus, I'm not done with the bungkus yet. So the drinks, okay, way back in the Philippines, we only like the most famous drinks there is the carbonated drinks, like the Coca-Cola, the Sprite, the Mountain Dew, yeah, like that, the Sting, the Cobra la, whatever. Okay, so here in Malaysia they have the Tetare, the Milo ice, bungkus, the teh ice, the barley ice, the sirap Bandung ice. Then there's a lot of
Syrup
things,
Ros.
guys, that are not usual in the Philippines. Okay, and when you like
di
take
Filipina
away
ada itu.
the
Jualan nggak?
drinks from the restaurant,
Kak,
and then they will ask you if you want ikat tepi or ikat mati, you know, like when you
Kadang
want to drink it,
dikasih
of course
ini di
ikat
sini
tepi lah, you
ditenteng
just
air
ikat
esnya.
the tepi lah. You
Jadi
know,
kayak
on the
minum
side of the
gitu.
plastic, you
Sedap
only
tuh kayaknya.
tie it there, and then so the customer can drink. But if you want to fully close it, like ikat mati, they call it ikat mati. So you bring it in your house, in your car, and then you open it so you can drink it. Yeah, so it's so unique for me. It's really unique, and even though it's a shock thing for me, but it's really unique and it's really amazing, guys. Okay,
Yes.
because those are the things that we don't have in the Philippines, but I do hope that in the future will be normalized lah to sell like Milo ice, teh ice, you know. Why not? Because it's just amazing, you know.
Yeah. Milo sih
So
the
moving
best.
on, guys, another culture shock for me is the like the people around. Okay, so people around like normal and PWD, like person with disability, like let's say they cannot hear, they are deaf, what you call that, correct me if I'm wrong, kan, the deaf or the mute, you know, like the bisu and the apa, bisu and the
Okay, you. Maksudnya.
sorry, the bisu and the peka, you know, like the deaf and the mute, you know, even they have this disability, they can still work here in Malaysia, you know.
Oh, okay.
But in the
you
Philippines, it's so hard for them to look for a
bahkan guys di salah satu minuman ternama kayak Starbucks gitu, pekerjanya ada yang berkebutuhan khusus gitu, tidak bisa berbicara gitu, pakai bahasa isyarat. Jadi di Filipina dia tidak menemukan yang kayak gitu. Sulit untuk bisa mendapatkan pekerjaan untuk orang-orang yang memiliki kebutuhan khusus gitu, guys.
for a work, you know. It's so hard for
Tapi
them,
alhamdulillah
guys,
Indonesia
honestly.
masih tuh
But if they have the work,
mantap
then
banget sih,
it's
masih
really
bisa
a
memberikan
miracle.
kesempatan
But
gitu.
to honestly speaking, it's really hard to look or to find a work if you are the person with disability in the Philippines. Okay, and also if you are old already, they will not accept you. Or if you are not that pretty,
yang
if you
tua
are
nggak
not
bisa,
that
yang
we
tidak
call this
cantik juga
like
nggak bisa.
pleasing personality, or if you don't have the credentials, you didn't go to college, you are not college level, you are not college graduate,
Susah
you
juga
cannot
susah
apply
cari
for
pekerjaan
like
di
example cashier.
Filipina.
Yeah, you guys, you cannot apply in the Philippines. Okay, you
Oh
must
my
be
God.
like you need to
Sekolah yang
have
tinggi
the
dulu gitu.
credentials lah, like you need to be college graduate, or you need to have at least 2-year course like that, so you can apply just for the cashier. Okay, but here in Malaysia, I'm so shocked, guys. I go to shopping mall, I go to groceries, I see the lady in the cashier, you know, they don't wear makeup. They like, I'm not body shaming, okay, but I need to describe so you guys
Okay.
can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so when I see the cashier, like they have this big, they're fat lah, they thin lah, they old lah, they young lah, like it's all fair, you can still work. Okay, but in the Philippines,
mantap orang
mostly,
Malaysia,
okay,
mantap
if you go inside the
perusahaan
mall
Malaysia
or
gitu
the
kan,
restaurant,
kerajaannya gitu.
okay, mostly the front
Jadi
desk
mereka
lah,
itu tidak melihat dari penampilan fisik, meskipun memang fisik itu ya lumayan penting gitu kan untuk menarik customer. Tapi di Malaysia itu mereka seperti yang kakak ini bilang guys, di Malaysia itu adil gitu, tidak memilih-milih gitu untuk dipekerjakan, asal dia bisa bekerja dengan baik, kenapa enggak gitu kan. Walaupun enggak cantik, enggak ganteng, tapi kinerjanya bagus, kenapa harus disia-siakan gitu kan. Nah itu yang perlu kita contoh sih, karena jam sekarang kalau nggak cantik ya nggak akan keterima kerja, kalau nggak ganteng ya nggak bisa di approve gitu.
obviously in Philippines, it's not really easy to find a work, like especially myself, if I wear a hijab, if I'm a Muslim, often they discriminate, you know. Honestly
Masih ada
speaking, guys, this is
diskriminasi
not
di
like
Filipina
I want to
terhadap yang
degrade my
berhijab.
people, my country, okay, but based also to my experience, okay, and from my dad's experience, when they go to this company, they apply and then they discriminate him because he's a Muslim, you know. And also sometimes, if like before I was not wearing my hijab, and then I got this friend, and then I introduced myself, and then turns out I tell my name is a Muslim, I'm a Muslim, and then she was like, "You're a Muslim? Muslim ka?" It's like, are you terrorists? You know, they still got this in their
gitu dong
mind, like,
guys.
what? And they were like acting, I'm scared because you're a Muslim. What? I'm not gonna eat you, I'm not gonna kill you. Use your brain lah, kan? Because we are all people, we are all human being, and it's not about the religion, like you're Muslim lah, Christian lah, Buddhist lah, Jewish lah, apa lah, kan? It's like you scared this religion lah, you scared that religion lah. No, it's not. Whatever religion you have, it depends. It really depends on the person, you know. They got the jahat and they have the good one, you know. Okay, yeah, so yeah, back to the topic, guys. And also here in Malaysia, old people, like you can really see them like enjoying their car, like they driving the car. Because one time I was like looking around like, you know, on the street, and then I was like wondering, what is the driver of this car? And I was like, and then it was like, it's like the nene, you know, she's driving like this, then I cannot barely see her because she's so small. And then when she really get close to the what you call this, to the road, kan, and then I was standing there, oh, it's the nene lah. Then I was so happy, guys, because you know, it's not normal for me. Way back in the Philippines, it's not normal to see old people driving their car. You know, it's mostly like the middle age lah, or old people, but it's a man. But woman, I've never seen in my life.
Gitu ya, guys.
Way back in the Philippines, I've never seen a woman driving, old woman driving a car. Okay, so that is one of my culture shock. And of course, the water here is really abundant. Like
Airnya melimpah.
even though sometimes
Bahkan
there's an
gratis
issue
air di
like
Malaysia
no
gitu
water
kan.
lah for this week for this day, no water lah, water interruption like that. But it's not that not that what we call this teruk in English. I forgot, but
Teruk
it's not
sangat.
that teruk, guys. Okay, compared into the Philippines, like they really have a lot of times they have the issue. Okay, so okay, speaking about the water, I need to speak about the electricity. So here, barely, barely experience like electricity interruption. No, electricity interruption, I didn't experience at all
Oh,
here
di
in Malaysia.
Malaysia
So
jarang
it's really a
gangguan
culture
listriknya
shock,
gitu.
guys. And also it's cheap. When you pay the bill, the
Murah
electric
juga
bill, the water bill, it's
tagihan-tagihan
very
listriknya.
cheap. Okay, very cheap. Thumbs up. Really, I'm thumbs up with the Malaysian guys, okay? Because in the Philippines, electricity and water bill is so mahal, guys.
So mahal, guys.
And the fact that every month, every week, like there's no day in a week that there's no electric or water interruption.
Oh,
You know
sering
what I'm
gangguan
saying?
listrik sama
Like
airnya. Wah,
blackout
beruntung
lah,
lah kalian
today
yang ada di
blackout
Malaysia
lah,
tuh.
the whole day blackout lah. How? No, especially when you have kids, they cannot sleep because the weather is so hot,
Oke, apalagi
and the
sekarang
nyamuk
kan
lah, so they
panas,
need the fan,
angin badangkang.
It's so hard, guys. So I'm really shocked. It's one of my culture shock here in Malaysia. Okay. So another culture shock, guys, here in Malaysia. Malaysian love to shopping a lot. Okay, so that's why they organize or they have this what they call pasar malam. Okay, so obviously it's a night market lah. Okay, pasar malam, night market. Pasar malam is everywhere here in Malaysia. Yeah, it's culture shock because in the Philippines they don't usually organize the pasar malam. Like so basically the pasar malam is a night market. Okay, sorry, night market. So in the Philippines, like they organize night market when it has like the festival or the festive or the fiesta, they call it like that. So they will organize like pasar malam lah because they have the festival. Okay, but here in Malaysia, even though there's no festival, no occasion, but in
pasar malam setiap malam gitu.
In every state, every place here in KL, in wherever in Malaysia. Okay, I'm sorry. They have pasar malam, so people really enjoy shopping even on a night time. Yeah. So last but not the least, another culture shock for me is the Ramadan and the Hari Raya. Okay, so Ramadan and Hari Raya here in Malaysia has a really different way of celebration. Okay, so in Ramadan they also have the Bazaar Ramadan. Okay,
Bazaar
so in the
Ramadan,
Philippines
yeah.
we don't have Bazaar Ramadan. It's just like automatically when it's Ramadan they have these vendors in the restaurant or the we call this like the street food. They're selling food, halal food. So it's like that. Okay, it's not like the organized one like the Bazaar Ramadan. Yeah, we don't have that one, especially in my
di
kampung.
Filipina nggak
Although
ada
my
itu Bazaar
kampung
Ramadan
we
kayak
have a
gini.
lot of Muslim there,
Kayak
but
Malaysia
they don't
gitu.
organize for such event lah like Bazaar Ramadan. Okay, so when I came here, like it's Ramadan time, so it's like wow, amazing. It's like we are really excited to go to the Bazaar Ramadan to choose whatever lah what we want to eat kan. So yeah, it's really a culture shock. And again, after Ramadan, it's the Hari Raya kan, Hari Raya Idul Fitri. Yes. So here in Malaysia, Hari Raya is celebrated for almost like 1 month. 1 month. Not even just 1 week, but it's 1 month. Okay, if possible, it's 1 month.
Hanya Malaysia
in my
kayaknya merayakan
kampung,
raya 1 bulan.
mostly in the Philippines, we only celebrate like 1 day. And if you are lucky, if you have you are really lucky, you have a big family, so you guys celebrate like 1 day, 2 days, like that. But never in like 1 week or 1 month, But here in Malaysia, they even prepare like 3 baju raya or 5 baju raya, because they go to this
Pergi ke
let's say,
keluarga gitu
today
kan.
we go to my auntie house and uncle house, then I use the baju raya, another baju raya, and then tomorrow another baju raya kan. And they all like, they using it set per family, like from
Kembar
the dad,
gitu,
from
satu
the
keluarga.
ato, they using this, like for example, blue color baju
Semua
raya,
warna
baju
blue,
Melayu,
satu keluarga.
and set lah, it's a set. Also the kids using the color blue, baju raya. Yeah, it's so like, wow, it's really amazing. In the Philippines, we don't usually do that, guys. It's like when you use a new clothes, like for raya, like when I as far as I can remember, yes, we also use nice clothing now, nice baju for hari raya, but not actually like that traditional one, and like it's very new, and it's so customized for the hari raya, like, yeah, it's so amazing. And I am just so happy to experience that here in Malaysia with my friends. Yeah. I'm speechless now, guys. So I think I already said a lot, but still I am not satisfied. I still have a lot of things to say, but I think the video is very long already, and also I still need things to do now. So I just want to say thank you so much, and also please don't forget to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and also please don't skip the ads. And yes, thank you so much for supporting me,
Okay.
and I hope you guys will continue to support me. And also, I'm so sorry for my accent, okay, because I'm Filipino, okay, ako ay Filipino, mahal ko kayo, guys,
Aku
okay.
gak, guys.
So that's all,
Baru
guys.
keluar
Thank you
bahasa
so
Filipinnya kan.
much. Maraming salamat po, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.
Oke, wah banyak banget kultur shock yang dialami Kak Sima ini, guys. Wanita muslim Filipina ini, mulai dari bus makanannya yang kayak makanan Malaysia yang kayak akan rempah, di Filipina mungkin hanya 5-4 jenis bumbu saja. Nah, kalau di Malaysia sangat-sangat banyak rempah ya kan. Ternyata di Filipina itu makanannya itu mahal-mahal banget. Jadi kakaknya apa yang dia tidak makan di Filipina, akhirnya dia bisa makan di Malaysia, karena memang saking murahnya di Malaysia dan di Filipina itu mahal. Jadi dia di Malaysia dia pos-pos makan yang dia tidak bisa makan di Filipina gitu. Terus juga soal bungkus makanan. Nah, bungkus makanan di Filipina itu katanya menggunakan plastik. Nah, satu pesanan itu biasanya ada 5 bungkus plastik. Padahal itu hanya satu pesanan, guys. Dia terkejut, di Malaysia itu ternyata bungkus makanan itu pakai kertas coklat gitu. Dan juga kadang kalau nasi lemak ada yang pakai daun pisang untuk menciptakan aroma khasnya gitu kan. Soal pekerjaan, ternyata di Filipina itu sangat sulit mencari pekerjaan. Aku pikir di Indonesia yang sangat sulit, guys, ternyata di Filipina juga jauh lebih sulit. Di Filipina itu katanya kalau orangnya, mohon maaf, berkebutuhan khusus atau cacat atau OKU itu tidak bisa mendapatkan pekerjaan. Nah, alhamdulillah di Indonesia itu ada suatu pekerjaan orang yang berkebutuhan khusus, mereka bisa bekerja di Starbucks gitu. Alhamdulillah Indonesia bagus itu menerapkan gitu. Jadi meskipun memang berkebutuhan khusus tapi masih bisa memiliki pekerjaan gitu. Nah, beda dengan di Filipina, kalau cacat, kalau tidak cantik, kalau tidak ganteng, kalau tidak body goals, itu tidak bisa diterima di suatu pekerjaan. atau di suatu perusahaan. Nah kalau di Malaysia itu adil banget katanya, kata kakak nih. Cantik ganteng itu sebenarnya kan relatif, tapi memang ada beberapa perusahaan yang memang ada standar kecantikan dan kegantengannya gitu. Nah kalau di Malaysia itu semua adil gitu, mau cantik mau ganteng masih tetap bisa bekerja asal mereka mempunyai keterampilan yang bagus gitu. Tidak peduli mau cantik mau enggak, mau ganteng mau enggak, pekerjaan mereka bagus, keterampilan mereka bagus, kenapa harus disia-siakan gitu kan.
Betul.
Dan yang terakhir juga soal perayaan hari raya guys. Kayaknya cuma di Malaysia sih yang merayakan perayaan hari raya itu 1 bulan penuh. Kalau di sini kayak 3-4 hari 5 hari itu udah selesai itu rayanya. Jadi itu sih beberapa kultur shock yang dialami Kak Sima. Jadi terima kasih untuk Kak Sima sudah sharing hal-hal yang dia tahu di Malaysia. Oke, cukup sekian video recent kali ini. Bagi teman-teman yang suka sama video ini, jangan lupa untuk like, comment, dan subscribe. Dan kita ketemu di next video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.